All right, it's a shitty rainy day, so I figured I'd take this time to put my new tires on. I got some Bozacks here from SE Bikes. That'll go perfectly with my yellow motif. And these Duro tires are getting kind of bald, so I figured it was time. I'm going to attempt to do this without flipping the bike over, because I know flipping the Zeus bike over is known to give us problems with brake bleed. So let's hope I don't tip the whole bike over. I took the battery out so that way it's a little lighter to maneuver. Just crack these. I got a box here. I could probably lean it on. It's the one thing about having the pegs, these deep sockets, can be a pain in the butt just to maneuver and deal with on a regular basis for maintenance. Okay. Let's keep this all together. So I've got you can probably see it here, I got a matchbook. I'm gonna throw that into the brake calipers because I know I've got a lot of fluid in mine and they like to squeeze tight. So I don't want to make it clamp down too hard and not be able to get the wheel back on without significant effort. Okay, there's that. Keep this together. All right, now this should just come right off. Lean this over here for a sec. Let's see if this box holds at all. Get this in the calipers. Yeah, see, it's already squeezing down. I mean, it's something. It's not going to be great. I just don't want this to tip. You know what? I could probably lay it like this. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. So if you've never done this before, the process is sort of easy. You just got to take most of the air out. I got slime in this tire too, so I got to be a little cautious with it. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a bitch just to deflate. Okay, this has proven to be pretty difficult to get the air out of this. I don't know if maybe the valve core got a little gummed up from the slime in there, but I'm able to get this tire tool underneath now. So I think I can probably get it off, get the tire off. Let's see. All right, I think I got it. There we go. And once you get it, it just peels right off. Now that's of course in there. Okay. Let's see what we're working with. So I have always wanted to put rim tape in these because I heard a lot of people saying that their spokes popped through and, you know, messed up their tubes from the inside. Mine look okay. I'm like just checking in there right now. It looks fine, but I might throw, I don't have rim tape, but I have like duct tape and masking tape that I can throw in there and packing tape, and any little bit probably would help just as a barrier. So I like working on the other side of the disc brake because everything over there is a little sharp, the metal. Yeah, this will do it. Okay, there we go. Done. Yeah, so this rim looks pretty good. I don't think I need to put anything on it. Maybe I'll put something just to be safe, but I don't know, my spokes look like they're okay. There's also something on here already, a rim tape of sorts on here already. I don't think it's needed. Okay, so tire liner, which is a lifesaver. I'm just gonna dust it off with my hands, make sure there's no burrs on it, nothing got through. It's almost fused together too, that's kind of crazy. Wow. Put this aside, grab the new. Let's place the liner in there first. These things will save you big time, especially if you put them in the back wheel where there's more weight from the hub motor. Alright. Get that in there. I'll fix this, align it a little bit better later. But just want to get it in there for now. That tire liner, get everything lined up. It looks good there. These are thorn resistant tubes, so they're thicker rubber. They're heavier, but it's worth it for street riding in this city. And then I've got these tire liners from Mr. Tuffy. And then there's slime inside the tube, so it's like triple protection against flats. I really it's a little bit overkill, but I think it's good. The most annoying part of this process is just getting the tire liner to stay where you want it to stay. But honestly, as long as it's there, you're in good shape. You just don't want it to be kinked or bent. So that's what I'm checking right now. I don't know if the angle's right, if you can even see it. But I'm basically working my way through here and just aligning it. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, so line that up, get the wire bead in, get the tire on. Okay, make sure that side's nice. Get this side in. Good. It's looking good. If I can get this all on with my fingers, that'd be great. Perfect. All right. So now I just want to make sure that the bead looks good and that everything is sort of neat. What's that? And now I could start to fill it. So what I'm doing now is just, before it gets too full in there, I'm just checking the bead to make sure it's lined up nicely and evenly on all sides. Because this tire's a little, it's a little wider than my other tire. I think the other tire was 2.1 or 2.2, and this one is like 2.4 or 5. So I want to get it on there nicely. I gotta check this side too. Yeah, maybe right there. Right there, I gotta adjust it a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna fill it the rest of the way. Okay, that should do it. I like around 50 psi. I know that's high, but I feel like it protects the tube a little bit better. It gives me a little bit more speed. You can see it got 50. Okay. Now to get this baby on. Oh, it looks like the rotation is supposed to go this way, which is good because I actually have it on there correctly. Yeah, all right. So now we just hopefully slip this right back on. Get my matchbook out of there. Get the box out of here, causing trouble now. Oh, that was easy. Oh, I'm right back on. Right back on, right back in where I should be. Okay. Definitely a wider tire. It's pretty cool. Get these on now. Snug them down just a little by finger. this on. Let's see if I can get that on there with my finger. That washer. I think I got it. Pegs. So now we'll ratchet these down. Let me stand up and do this. Get it between my legs. All right. I got these preset for the torque. So once I hear the click, I know it's done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is that one keep turning? Let me pause this. So it seems I stripped the nut and the axle on the disc side, which sucks. Now I can't ride the bike until I get a replacement. I got the good nut over there that's on the bike, does not go on the bad axle, and vice versa. The bad nut does not go on the good axle. So I don't want to mess with it and try to get it on and make things worse. But I will put the new tire on the back wheel while I have everything out here. And so I've got this little thing to lift up the bike, and now I'll switch out my wrenches to 21 millimeter. All right, take these out by hand now. Gonna be very careful when I put these back on. So it must have been slightly crooked. That's all it takes is one little shade off, and that's, you know, part of the problem with using pegs. Gotta be more careful. Okay, that's those guys. Now, the other thing I gotta do here is snip. Gotta detach the motor cable. And there's a little zip tie there. There we go. Now the new Zeus bikes, they have like a screw-on cable here, which is a little nicer than this one that just pops on and off. These you gotta kind of push it forward and then get it off the chain. It's gonna get dirty. Let me get some gloves. Flathead. So sometimes you gotta spread the frame a little bit to get this out, which is a pain, but making everything dirty. There we go. Okay, messy as hell. I gotta clean that chain. Take these off now. I'll see how long it takes to get the air out of this one. Oh, much better. Much better. All right, let me pause this while we wait. Okay, I should be able to get this off now. Yeah. Same as last time. There we go. It's starting to move. There. Okay. easier process this time. Okay. Get this out. Get the liner out. Clean it. See if there's any crap on it. Nothing went through. New tire. Get the liner in. Okay, battery died. Got a new one in. Hate these batteries. All right, let's see. Now we just gotta line up the tire liner, make sure it's not wobbling off to the side anywhere. Looks good there. Looks good. Like doubled up over there, okay. Good. Okay. That looks good. All right, everything's where it needs to be. Now I just have to make sure I have the tire on the right way, because apparently there is a direction. And I believe it says, let's see, rotation this way. Okay, so that means like this. Oh, let me check this rim too to make sure none of the spokes are coming through, because this is much heavier. Much heavier, more weight on here. I tell you, I'm glad it wasn't this wheel axles that I stripped, because that would really suck. All right, let's get this in place. I gotta get one bead on first. Put that one in. Just a little bit over here. Okay. Now I gotta get the other one on. The other bead. Just right there, I gotta get it. Okay. Got both beads on. Now I just gotta start to pump it up a little at a time and make sure I've got everything lined up properly. I'm gonna try using this again. Since it's not clogged on this side, maybe it'll work better. Yeah, now it's working. I just check it before I go further. Make sure the bead is all lined up nicely. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Keep going. Even it out here a little. There. Looks good. It's a little bit wonky over here. Now check the other side. Okay. Alright, looking good. Looking good. Looking even. Take this off. I'll do the rest by hand. Would be nice as a two-person job, because you gotta spread the frame, you gotta get this lined up in your brakes, which I probably just messed up. Set this down. Oh shit. It was the whole bike. You know, it helps when your front tire is actually on. Let me pause this a second. I got some maintenance to do. Okay. I got this back on. I got it back on the axle, which was a pain because almost everything started to fall. Now I got to be real careful with these. Don't want to strip anything. It's going on nicely. Finger tight. I'm gonna go right till I feel it grab. Finger tight. Done. And now this side, which is a little tighter because of the couch here, that's moving nicely. Okay, grabbing, finger tight. Now I'm gonna adjust my chain while I'm here. Make sure it's pulled back nice and tight. I have this little cup that I use, jam in there. This little metal bowl, this guy. It's just the right distance to make my chain nice and slam tight. So what I usually do is I just wedge this in here. Yeah, right there. And then I tighten down. Now I'm all nervous about these fucking things. The torque is right. It's set right. It must have just been a slightly crooked on that other one. I'm afraid to go real tight. What the fuck? Okay. I do need to, is the bowl. I do need to fill this up a little bit more. But that's it. That's how you swap tires. Don't fuck up your axles. Thanks for watching.